Hi guys, welcome back to another video from my Artistry. I am very excited about today's project. In this tutorial, I am gonna show you how to make this mesmerizing 3-step 3D geode. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 steps, so stay tuned guys. I am using not 1 but 4 canvases. This large 24 by 20 inches canvas is our main canvas, and there are 2 square 8-inch canvases, and the fourth one is a 6-inch square canvas. I will be keeping these small canvases under the larger one, 2 8-inches one together here to create 3 steps for the geode, and the 6-inches one separate at the upper right corner to create 2 steps. There are tons of materials I am using to create the geode. Let's look at them. These are the crystals and stones that I will be using. Blue sapphire geode stones, pearl white geode stones. They are very sparkly at the center. Reflective clear fire glass. Mirror glass from Unicode Art. This is specifically for geode art. Long clear quartz crystals with sage glow. You can see how beautiful they are. These are similar ones in small size. Very sparkly and shiny. Clear glass chips, and lastly blue sapphire beads of different sizes. They go with these stones. This is the art resin, which is clear, non-yellowing, non-toxic, and the best part is no respiratory needed. I usually pour them in the small bottles, which is convenient than using the gallon bottles for pouring them in the measuring cup. To color the epoxy resin, I will be adding the Artistry mica powder. This pack comes with 60 colors in small bottles, and it's tough to choose which one to use. I have decided that my main color for the geode will be the blue sapphire. That is for sure. And I will be adding sky blue, ice blue, a little of space gray. There are many different shades of white here with different hue. I think I'll go with periwinkle glow. And when you notice any geode, there are some color shifts or color changing shades that attract the most. The best part about Artistry is that it comes with 3 color changing mica powder, and I am choosing the chameleon blue. Lastly, I want to add some gold, so I have selected this yellow gold. It looks very bright and attractive. Let's move this box aside. To make the geode further sparklier, I am adding some glitters. This is extra fine blue glitter. It's very sparkly. And I'm using some white glitter. This is extra fine white glitter and chunky glitter. German glass glitter shards. And chunky silver glitter. And there are tons of other materials that I will be using, like these shiny acrylic paints to color the small canvases, epoxy sculpt, X-Acto knife, blowtorch, painter's tape, paintbrush, clear disposable cups, popsicle sticks, gloves. No dude, don't throw that drilling machine. I will mention the reason for using each of these items later when I am using them. It will become clearer then. Let's begin by preparing the smaller canvases. I am using Deco Art metallic white pearl acrylic paint. Shake the bottle before pouring. In small strokes, cover the backside of the canvas using a paintbrush. This is the 6-inch square canvas. Once dry, apply the folk art dragon glaze color changing top coat. Remember, we are painting the back side of the canvas. You can notice how sparkly it looks. This is the other canvas and the smallest one. The next step is to attach these small canvases to our large main canvas. I am keeping these two 8-inch canvases together and taping them on the sides so that they do not move when I drill holes in them. This is basically a painter's tape. With the help of the drilling machine, I am drilling 2 holes on the sides. I am using a 1 1/4 inch screw. The length of the screw is little less than the height of both the canvases combined. Now placing the other screw on the opposite side. The canvases are well secured and tight, so I am removing this tape. Time to attach these 2 canvases to our main canvas. I do not want to fix it on these 2 sides as it will interfere with the screw. Make sure to mark with a pencil the exact location of the screw. There is no chance of any mistake here. I am using this 2 1/4 inch screw. It's well secure and tight. Now let's attach the 6-inch canvas on the other side. Marking the spot with a pencil. Using again a 2 1/4 inch screw. After attaching the small canvases, this is how it looks from the back. We have to make sure the screw is not popping out and it is at the same level as the canvas. Next, I am marking up the corners of the small canvas with a pencil. And drawing the borders. Next, I am marking an outline for the hole to create a three-dimensional effect for the geode. After drawing the lines, take out the cap of the X-Acto knife and cut the drawn pieces out. You can purchase this knife from Walmart, Michaels, or any stationery store. Be careful when using the X-Acto knife as it's very sharp and can be very dangerous. Make sure to use a proper pen grasp to hold the knife and cut it along the marked design. I am making sure the edges are all smooth. If you cut it in one go, the edges will be smooth all around. I almost got the other side. This is something like a heart shape. Now I am drawing a similar shape outline but smaller in size on the canvas underneath. Cut it in the same way. Make sure to cap the X-Acto knife carefully, actually very carefully. Let's set the canvas aside. Now I am using epoxy sculpt. It is a two-part clay when mixed together adheres and self-hardens in 24 hours. Take equal parts of compound A and B with a separate popsicle stick. Here I am eyeballing to see an equal amount. Mix and knead them together for 2 minutes with gloved hands. I want to take a moment and say something really important. As we are going through this pandemic crisis, I want to thank the entire healthcare workforce around the globe. They are working tirelessly to help us, and we should reduce their workload and simultaneously safeguard ourselves and our loved ones by staying at home. Please do that. Bringing back the canvas. Take small quantity of sculpt, roll it between the fingers and get a uniform thickness. And lay them down on the edges of the cut surface of the canvas. The reason I am using epoxy sculpt is when we pour the resin shouldn't flow from upper canvas to lower canvas. If it flows that way, we will lose all the resin and everything will accumulate in the lowermost canvas. The epoxy sculpt acts as a barrier and help to retain the resin. This is how it looks when you apply the epoxy sculpt, and it is sticky, so anything attached to it will adhere. This is the right time to stick the fire glass and other stones to the canvas. I am sticking now fire glass over the sculpt. These are the geode glass crystals. They are tiny and help to cover up and hide the epoxy sculpt. These are the blue sapphire color beads. Next is the clear quartz crystals, just hanging them in the spaces available. Now I am using a glue gun to stick the blue sapphire geode stones. It is better to attach them as they will not move while pouring the resin. Here is a close-up of how I am sticking the geode stones and the long clear quartz crystals. I usually prefer to pick them in odd numbers and create a pattern. Once all the ornaments are in place, I am cleaning up any dust particles or any extra glue with a brush. Before pouring the resin, I want to make sure my canvas is nice and level by placing the torpedo level measuring scale at different areas. It is a crucial step because you don't want the resin to flow off canvas. And my room is set at a temperature of 97.5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is ideal range for curing epoxy resin. I am pouring art resin in a large measuring cup. It's a two-part resin where I pour equal parts of resin and hardener. Here I am using a total of 24 ounces of resin. Before pouring the hardener, I want to keep my mica powder ready for the mix. Here I am pouring each color in a separate transparent cup. This saves time as there are only 45 minutes of working time. Artisan mica powders come with a little spoon. I am wiping it with a paper towel each time I pour a color. This is a chameleon blue color. It looks so beautiful. I am excited to see how it comes out in the mix. Now I am pouring the hardener in the cup and mixing it for a full 3 minutes as per the art resin manufacturer's instructions. I am pouring the mixed resin in the mica powder cup. It needs to be mixed thoroughly as there will be some clumps of powder, so giving it a good stir. I am doing a stick test here. When you leave the popsicle stick with some resin in it, if you can see the stick through the resin, then the mix is translucent and we need to add more pigments in the resin. Here my mix is too translucent, so I am adding more mica powder. I am mixing all the other pigments in the resin with the same method. It's wise to add mica powder in small increments, mix it with epoxy and see if we need to add more color. You can also do the color test by laying some mixed resin on the canvas, but make sure to wipe it off with a paper towel. In this cup, I am mixing chunky white glitters and extra fine white glitters with some clear resin. This mix of white glitters I am pouring over the stones in the smaller canvases, which will make them look very shiny. They now look very sparkly. In the remaining area of the smaller canvases, I am pouring some clear resin, and also over the crushed glass on the larger canvas. Here is my first pour of blue sapphire resin. I want to pour it around these 3 circles. This is sky blue. This one is ice blue. White, which is periwinkle glow. I am repeating these colors in the same sequence. Now I am pouring a measure of blue sapphire resin, which is my main color. I am tilting the canvas so that the resin flows and all the rings point toward the primary source, that is those 2 sapphire stones placed on the bottom left side. With the heat gun, I am merging the margins of the colors. The heat gun will also help to pop up the air bubbles in the epoxy resin. The space left, I am filling it up with periwinkle glow. Now I am pouring the clear glass chips to create some triangular patterns. You can see up close here. They usually take up the color of the resin we pour in, and that's why I love to use these clear glass chips. I have poured the yellow gold resin in a zip locker bag and pouring it around the glass chips to give an outline to the triangular design. Covering the borders. This is the blue chameleon color. With the heat gun, I am blending the blue chameleon resin. I have mixed a lot of blue glitter in a clear resin and pouring it around this fire glass and mirror glass. This helps to give the geode a more definition and depth. Now I am filling the center of the glass chips with blue glitters. A thin line of space gray around the triangles and in the small canvases. I am already loving this pour. With the help of the blowtorch, I am popping up the air bubbles. Adding more blue glitter resin. Lastly, I am adding the chunky silver glitter. This is the close-up view of the completely dry canvas. The mica pigments are very sparkly and I love the combination of these colors for a geode. The glitters, geode stones, crystals and fire glass, everything in this art makes it reflective and shiny. I hope you guys liked it. Hit thumbs up if you liked it and let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do it as there are many more calming art videos coming soon. Yes, this is the 3-step geode. Stay home guys and beat the virus. Take care of each other in this hard time. Bye.